This is the Real Uncensored Browns fan just tuning in. Today is Friday. It is Friday the 23rd, August 23rd. This is our third week in the preseason, and we are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. So, not a whole lot I wanted to get into. I wanted to jump in something real quick, just get a little stuff out of the way. We signed Braxton Miller, fellow Ohio State Buckeye. Ohio native, fellow Ohio native. Definitely an interesting sign nonetheless. By my, to my initial feeling was that, like Braxton now, Braxton was a good player for Ohio State. We didn't really do too much with him. We did, go undefeated. But that was the years, I believe, when we were ineligible. Right when Urban Meyer came in, and then eventually he made the switch over to receiver in the senior year, as many of you know. So again, my initial reaction was just confusion, I guess, because our receiver room is so crowded already. I don't see him playing any quarterback for us. I'm not 100% sure if I'm confident in him playing receiver straight up. Old Brown resume or whatever, how you say that. Okay, I would have been like, yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's something that the old Browns would do. Given that the competition is so fierce right now, I don't know what this signing was about. I don't know if he legitimately has a shot. To be honest, granted, I know what I say about all Ohio players, that we all meant for football and things like that. But this one is really intriguing because, like I said, I wasn't 100% sold on him on being receiver, and I don't think he's going to play quarterback. I don't think he can play quarterback since he had that shoulder injury. So it's interesting nonetheless. If we get to see him today, maybe I have a little bit more idea. Maybe we have a few packages for him, possibly. With Freddie Kitchens, anything's possible, I feel like, with Freddie. And the reason why I say that is because he's the one that brought trick plays and screen plays to Cleveland, and they actually worked. So if anybody could get the use out of him, I would say Freddie is the one that can get the use out of him here in Cleveland. So if it's just another weapon for Freddie, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's probably just something I can't see at this time. But I truly don't see anything, you know what I'm saying, coming out of the sign. But nonetheless, congratulations. Welcome to the Dog Pound. You know what I mean? Fellow, like I say, Ohio guy, fellow Buckeye. OH10 guy. So that's exciting. I'm happy to hear that. And I'm happy to hear. What I'm really most happy is okay, even if this is why would John Dorsey sign that? But the man said he's not gonna leave any. He gonna unturn every stone. Not one stone is gonna be left unturned. So this is really showing that. You know what I'm saying? He went to I ain't gonna say to the bottom, but this is random, completely random to me. You know what I'm saying? Even I didn't suspect. I didn't even know he was a free agent. You know what I'm saying? I actually kind of forgot about him because, like I said, when coming out of Ohio State, we haven't running backs, like I said, Zeke and all that other stuff, Troy Smith, and he didn't even last long. It's just all right, you know what? Where's this stuff coming from? That's my only thing. And I feel like what some of these Ohio State dudes, as far as on offense, or at least Urban Meyer's offensive dudes, haven't been that great. Besides, like I said, it's Zeke, few receivers or whatever, and that's that. You know what I mean? We've been struggling with Ohio State. We need to play better competition, flat out. I say that. The SEC is doing it. I hate to say, I hate to be one of those guys, but we don't play anybody in the Big Ten. We need a good non-conference schedule to keep us relevant. The name can only carry us so far, but we need to be able to show, because all we do is just beat up. We just come out on top every time. Wisconsin gives us a good fight. Michigan has given us a good fight in I don't know how long. So, I mean, Ohio State need to work on that. And, I mean, like I said, I trust Ohio football players. But as far as, like, a quarterback, we haven't had a great quarterback for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, a complete quarterback. I'm not saying, like, a quarterback that's an athlete that's going to get here and have to make a switch to receiver, you know, a la Terrell Pryor. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's number one. All right, so that's that. Congratulations. Like I said, you know, I'm happy for whatever it is that we about to do with him. I'm excited to see if it's going to happen. But today we do play the Tampa Bay Bucs, and today I've been hearing we're going to play a lot more of the starters. So I don't want to see OBJ. I know what I make my comments about OBJ that, and I mean, they still stand. I feel like they still warranted. To me, they're warranted. I haven't gone to training camp. I haven't seen them do anything. Yes, I haven't. But at the same time, like, it's still the trust thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just show me you could be a football player. So I hope he don't play. Actually, like, the only real starter I want to see out there playing is Baker, for real. Just making the guys better. That's why. But I don't want to see him, you know what I'm saying, out there for a long time either. But I don't see Baker as a careless football player. You know what I'm saying? I see Baker's cerebral to me. I feel like if he knows a bad hit is coming, he's going to try to avoid it. Not trying to say, like, shy away from it, but trying to avoid a big hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference. Shying away is like, avoiding is like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And impromptu to avoid it being, like, Chris Johnson. Like, I think he was a great running back at that, as far as, like, trying to avoid big hits. Like, he would twist and turn his body in ways where you couldn't get a really good hit on him where it fucked him up. So I hope, like, Baker do the same thing. I think we need to sit Rashard. I mean, we need to sit, like, most of our, I mean, but we not. I trust whatever Freddie about to do at the end of the day. Like, I know I'm making my little predictions in this, that, and third. And the last, but basically, let me just go ahead and wrap this up. But, yeah, man, I'm looking forward. Defensive guys, I don't want to see my defensive guys out there either. Man, just start taking the starters. Rookies got to play, but the starters, the vets, Pro Bowlers, all that. If you ain't made the Pro Bowl, you need to sit down. Or, wait a minute, if you ain't made the Pro Bowl, you need to be out there. If you made the Pro Bowl, they need to sit down until week 1. And we do it like that, you know. But whoever gotta play, because I know so many gotta suit up. Oh, and about that Baker thing, the GQ magazine thing, to be honest, I'm not interested in finding out what the fuck was up. I feel like it was just something to get more clout to the story. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it was that wanted to promote the story, whether it been somebody at GQ or had it been the writer or somebody, they had to be like, how can we maximize this because it's Baker Mayfield? And they know that Baker can be a brash type person, you know what I'm saying, to the point where he speaks his mind and then it seems like he's a little bit uncontrollable. You know, like, I don't want to say like I'm on some Kanye shit because Kanye be going crazy, but like in a way something like that where it's like he uncontrollable, like he's just a madman or something like that. And I feel like that's what that was. And this is exactly why Marshawn Lynch didn't like doing shit with the press, because they'll take something that you had said and spin it. You know what I'm saying? Spin it off to something that it did not mean that, and it was completely out of context. So, I mean, these people that do that shit, like, shame on y'all. Excuse me, shame on y'all. Because that is fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Messing with, trying to come up off being like, that's a hater. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like, that's being some fake-ass hater shit. You know what I'm saying? Two-faced it. And people shouldn't fuck with you no more. But for some reason, y'all employed. And for some reason, y'all the press and the media, and y'all get to still be allowed. But one of these days, man, somebody's goon gonna come after y'all, man. These fucking press fake people, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we getting to that point. Like I said, I don't like keeping y'all, or, you know what I'm saying, keeping this going for a long time. I try to keep it under 10 minutes, but yeah, my whole initial reaction is like, man, I mean, Baker had to do the little retract. I get where he's coming from with that. Do I wish he wouldn't have did it? Nah, I think he did the right thing. I mean, it do kind of look whack now when I heard, what's his name? Michael Rappaport say it was something about what's his name? Jones took his girlfriend or something like that. Like, it make you wonder if that shit true. It's probably fake as fuck, but it make you feel like damn, like it's that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, like, I mean, cause motherfuckers got egos too. You know what I'm saying? We regular people. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? You try to fuck with one of mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna feel some type of way about it unless, like I said, unless I ain't really fuck with her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was just some regular chick or whatever, that I was just like, man, I'm just, boom boom, ciao, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing. But if it was somebody like a real girl, and just because you was this, and then like, motherfucker, you ain't this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was an imposter, you know what I mean? Hell yeah, I'd be like, surprised, mind blown too. Like, this imposter, wanna be pretty boy motherfucker that ain't got, you know what I mean? But hey, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That ain't me, that ain't him, you know what I'm saying? Or it ain't nobody being. But real talk, I'm ready to see this game. I hope they do the damn thing. They need to let the kickers, like I heard Bo and Nate talking about, somebody was talking about they just need to keep kicking, you know what I'm saying, just see like which kicker we gonna pick. So I ain't opposed to that idea, but yeah, like I said, too long. Real and Sensitive Browns fan, signing out, peace.